And what's up, YouTube? Cameron here. Video gallery. Back once again with another YouTube video. You know what I'm saying? This is my second video on the channel. Yes, you know what I'm saying? So let me talk. It's been a long time since I posted on this channel. Forgot all about it. And I want to update y'all as far as what's going on with my life. Now, obviously, previous video I did a before chip and I spoke on 5 tyrants. Go watch that if you haven't already. Now, in this video, I'm going to talk about present, and I'm going to elaborate on a couple other things that I'm going to have to stop the video, look back on it, because with this all this scrap metal on my body, I forgot how to think. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of how it is. Well, I didn't forget how to think, but I have memory loss. That's kind of how it is. You know what I mean? So let's begin with currently. So currently, I decided to go to the G League NBA. That's my new future. You know what I'm saying? Now, if I can get my body right, I could definitely go through it. I'm trying my best not to get like a surgery because I really don't need one. If I got doctors and scientists, I don't need no surgery. They have the technology to put it together without me getting any type of surgery. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I've been so patient without going there. On the contrary, you know what I'm saying? I've been dealing with a lot of what do you call it? Penis issues. I mean, getting raped left and right. You know what I'm saying? By hoes and shit. That thing sucks is the way of life. I can tell you right now, I don't give a damn about sex. I hate sex, and I'm waiting till marriage. Furthermore, I'm waiting to my second child to actually have sex. So in other words, I'm not having sex until I want to create my second child harmony. And it might not even be my child. Because a lot of people, they think you can get pregnant off the first time. Like, that's not how it works. You know what I'm saying? It takes time to get pregnant. ABC. That child might even be mine. You know what I'm saying? Now, obviously, you can do a DNA test, all that other shit. But I feel so much more safer with a blood technique versus some semen. That's just me being honest. You know what I'm saying? But we'll see. You know what I'm saying? All that other shit. You know what I mean? Anyways, let's talk about the present real quick. You know what I'm saying? Let's go and switch. Let's talk about the present real quick. I had to switch hands. So obviously, you know what I'm saying? I'll be back with basketball whenever I feel like my leg is, there. You know what I'm saying? Obviously not today. And I gotta control my penis because I can't keep peeing all the time. You know what I'm saying? No, peeing is really hard for me. You know what I'm saying? It ruins my basketball. As y'all may know, I did Sober versus Drunk on Cam That Guy. Go check that out if you haven't already. Now let me go ahead and talk about it a little bit more. So the difference with drunk is obviously when I pee, right? Let me tell you the side effects of this. I feel need to mention this on the video for all intents and purposes. And we're gonna go to this video and the one on YouTube. So obviously drunk, once I pee, I become my physical like liability. You know what I'm saying? So what that means is, you know what I'm saying? I cannot do nothing physical. I can give you examples real quick, but before I give you the examples, I become very tired, weak, just nothing. Now let me give you these examples real quick. So a lot of people, they want me to physically play basketball while drunk. That's impossible. You know what I'm saying? Because when I try to do something physical in basketball, right, I give you many examples. We're gonna start from the beginning. We're gonna start when I first started training. Before I always train, I always go piss. All that other shit, right? And we missed so much shots. We sweat bullets, like we sweat. We take so much sips of water. I remember the day I used to drink water. Now I go out and practice. I get no water, I don't take a sip. 9-day difference, but let me finish real quick. You know what I'm saying? We take we drink so much water, we sweat, we trash, all that other shit, right? You know what I'm saying? I know that's a little bit, but that's just the truth. You know what I'm saying? Besides the drilling, you know what I'm saying? Let's go to a couple of examples where I almost got shot. You know what I'm saying? One time I went out in a brown shirt. I pissed. I went out there, missed every shot. We made one. It was a bad boy, lucky as fuck. You know what I'm saying? It was probably a push from nature. That's probably what it was, right? Went out there. One time I wore a purple shirt. I used the restroom, missed every layup. We was physically trapped. We was panting, right? You know what I'm saying? One time I went out to AJ. They forcefully pushed urine out, and it messed with me. Miss every shot, hit one shot. I sat that body out, go eat purple. You have no talent. And I said that on purpose. You know what I'm saying? That's what I did, right? Let me give you some more examples of how it's physically trained. Those are just the basketball ones. But let me give you some more examples. I already gave enough with the drill and all those other examples. But let me give another examples of how you're physically trashed. You can't hold a knife. And one time I went out to hold a knife, I was shaking. I couldn't hold it. I almost stabbed myself. I did it inside. I almost stabbed myself. We did a run test. From here to here, you know what I'm saying? And my heart started pumping. Did while sober, no pump. To end it off, you know what I'm saying? How come, you know what I'm saying, I become significantly better when I stopped peeing in basketball? Case closed. When I stopped peeing, I became so much better. This is the truth. The truth is, when I pee, physicality is not your calling. Physicality is not drunk calling. Stop trying to make it. That's the truth. You know what I'm saying? That's the truth. Stop trying to make physicality drunk's calling because it is not. And it will always be that way. Even before this, even back when I did music, I would go out there, right? I would sweat. Why am I sweating so much? You know, I used to walk in piss, right? I'm sweating bulls. I used to walk with a rag, go like this. Physicality is not drunk calling. Stop trying to make it. Now, case closed. Now let's go to the mental side. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, they think drunk is smarter, ABC, ABC. That's debatable. You know what I'm saying? I still think sober is smarter. They'll just ignore everything it does. But let me tell you drunk flaws real quick. You know what I'm saying? So drunk flaws, obviously, you know what I'm saying, is I feel like it's a bit of a memory loss. I feel like it's a little slower, you know what I'm saying, as far as like what it does. Sometimes it does questionable things. It's funny I'm talking like that because I'm still the same person. I have to protect it. I think drunk does questionable things compared to sober. You know what I'm saying? So for example, when I go pee, I do questionable things. Like, why did I do that? That's kind of like where it goes down to. While sober, I'm like, low key, as the minute go by, I get more and more advanced. I get scared, so let me go pee. That's kind of how it be, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's how it be and shit. So it's like, I guess what I'm trying to say is, yeah, I may sound smart when I'm drunk, but on the contrary, you know what I'm saying? I feel like our actions don't reflect that. And we have so much trash cans attached to us with this neuron shit. You know what I'm saying? I think that that is the reason why, you know what I'm saying, people think that drunk is smarter than sober, when in reality, sober is a better overall entity. You know what I'm saying? That's what it comes down to, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying for people out there, and I'm not trying not drunk, and I have to protect it, I have to help it and shit because it's still a part of me. But I get so frustrated at how jealous it is, right? Because there's people that control my body, they make me go piss and shit. Literally, when I go pee, they be like, "Oh, I'm so jealous, I gotta save something." That's what my dick will. That's the movement it will make. That makes me mad. That makes me hate you. I hate how jealous you are and how you push out and make me go pee at the wrong time. When I'm outside, do not come out. Not only is it just how you physically are horrible, but because you control. And here's the next topic: you control people with neurons and all that other bullshit. They act too horny. They will kill you by mistake. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they worship you. You get all this worship, all this other shit. You control too hard. People don't act normal. They'll act horny, all this other stuff. Like, who knows what I would do while drunk? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how bad it is. You know what I'm saying? It is really bad. So I want people to know, you know what I'm saying? Being drunk outside is not a good idea. That's what I'm trying to tell people, you know what I'm saying? Being drunk outside is not a good idea. That's what I'm trying to tell you, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, for people out there and shit, you know what I'm saying, that think, can we give another chance? This and third, I gave it chances. I'm very sympathetic. I'm very sympathetic for drunk. This is still my body at the end of the day. I'm very sympathetic, but you were in the way. Just stay inside, work on the mental. I gave you callings. I gave you cooking, and I try to give you hair cutting. Those are your callings. Outside of that, you just stay indoors. You cannot be on the outside because you control too much. Not only that, you're physically bad. And that's the worst part. You're physically bad. And you control too much. Somebody might do some rash. That's why you cannot be released in public. That's why I always try to wait an hour because that's where everybody simmer down. I be in my body within 10 to 20. Just like I said, sober versus drunk. I stand by that statement because it's very true. But when it comes down to it, you are very, you know what I'm saying, controlling to people so they need to settle down. You know what I'm saying? That's why we wait an hour. People need to be in their body. So that's what it comes down to, you know what I'm saying? On the contrary, that's a little new information that I added. Obviously, we had this new neuron thing, comes to this dick, and all that other shit. People get controlled every time I go piss. They act all horny and irrational. Stop it, you other me. But other than that, you know what I'm saying? That's pretty much how you go sober versus drunk and kind of just coexist the two. That's pretty much all I needed to update and all that other shit. And then, yeah, so anyway, let's go ahead and go back to my present real quick. Then we're going to go on to other things. So, look. Going to the G League and NBA. It's so trash. Y'all so trash. I'm not talking about the players, but I'm talking about that little, they paused my time and muted me. But anyway, y'all, I'm going to the G League and NBA. You know what I'm saying? All that other stuff, right? You know what I mean? And that's, you know what I'm saying, my goal. You know what I'm saying? That's my career and stuff, right? Getting ready to fly out to New York around September. Gotta get ready to try out for this dumbass team. They might draft me first week. I ain't gonna lie, I'm too good for them. I'm kind of playing because the draft is in July. You know what I'm saying? But they might. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, I believe, like for example, some college players they kind of play a certain amount of games. Some very rare, but some college players they'll play and then they don't need to play anymore because they're too good for the college or something like that. Yeah, that's kind of how it is. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see. But either so, I want to actually keep playing G League and then just wait all the way to the draft and get drafted accordingly. So we're gonna see how it works. And I gotta talk to Adam Silver and stuff like that. I'm gonna be the face of the league and shit. But anyway, to finish off this basketball topic, that's my new goal. And I'm not gonna talk much about it because I don't want people to do this and the third. But very eligible. You can go check out my updates on YouTube. You know what I mean? And go and give y'all in on a little secret. I gotta actually take them down because outside Tallahassee, people can't really hear what I'm hearing besides a few people. So I keep stop moving my body. So I kind of gotta reiterate a couple things and stuff like that, right? So I gotta actually take those videos down. I gotta edit some out purple, and then I'm gonna re-upload them, right? Because I feel the need honestly to upload a few more practices before I get ready to re-upload those because I don't have enough practices to reflect those two updates, right? Well, really the purple one. I need to have some more practices to reflect it. So that's the reason why. And there's a lot of people that probably didn't know that. That's because you have no calling. That's what it comes down to. You know what I'm saying? That's why you didn't hear me. Only the people that have my body tapped, only they know. You know what I'm saying? All that other shit. But obviously, you know what I'm saying? Stop interrupting me. But obviously, you know what I'm saying? You could just go on my YouTube, check out those videos, and the updates still stand on there. And I'm not going to remove them no time soon. You know what I mean? Until later. So just go on YouTube, check those videos out, and then you'll be catch up to speed. I'm pretty sure everybody's subscribed to my YouTube. There's no way you can hide a video like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty much, you know what I'm saying, it. You know what I'm saying? Just go to YouTube and go from there. But that's my new plan. The plane ticket should cost around $300. I could literally go today. Well, not today, but my next paycheck. I could go to New York right now. It's not that hard for me to go there. I'm gonna go there, try out all that other stuff, but I'm trying to stay in Tallahassee a little longer. I got to upload a couple more highlights and then we'll go from there. Other than that, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much everything when it comes to my career, and that's why I got new for me. You know what I'm saying? As far as everything else present, that's about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm still continuing to do what I do, which is not much. I don't even talk anymore. I just watch old YouTube videos. Trying my best to not stop interrupting me, to not get put, you know what I'm saying, bad situations, all that other stuff, you know what I'm saying? And, trying, you know what I'm saying, just do what I do. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to do, you know what I'm saying? So if I can, stop moving me. So if I can, you know what I'm saying, get in a situation where, you know what I'm saying, I can, just stop interrupting me. Now, if I get a situation, you know what I'm saying, where I can, go and not get put in the jail, we good. Trying to avoid jail time. At the same time, I don't give a fuck. Because, I walk in and out that bitch. I love going to jail low-key. I'm just playing, but it was that was a metaphor or analogy. I didn't mean it literally, but it's like, you don't scare me. I'll show you that. You know what I'm saying? Let me speak on this. Knife coming very soon. Today. You know what I'm saying? That's what's happening. You know what I mean? Got to retold. You know what I'm saying? Some niggas know the deal. Yesterday I almost stabbed my brother. You know, I seen him. I don't know why he was by I don't know what he was doing by the city. I clenched my bag. You know what I'm saying? I was about to kill him based on my old text message. Very lucky I did not have the knife. You know what I'm saying? Because if I did, he would have died. On the contrary, you probably wondering why did I fight him? Because there's no need to. I just want to kill him. I'm not finna fight you and shake your hand afterwards and be your friend. I'm not fighting you, man. I have no respect for you. I hate you badly. Yes, that white shirt video was not a bluff. I want to actually kill him. So what it come down to, yes. You know what I'm saying? If my knife was in my bag, he would have died. That's what would have happened. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? That's pretty much it. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much everything. So, stop moving me. So, you know what I'm saying? That's pretty much how it is and shit like that. So, yeah, you know what I mean? Besides that, that's pretty much it, you know what I mean? So I would say, you know what I'm saying, besides that, you know what I'm saying, I would say, I would say that's pretty much, what I'm saying, everything. I just wanted to reiterate the knife. Trying my best, what I'm saying? And like I said, look, I don't have much to update you on this up, what I'm saying? My body's getting worse. Scrap metal, chip, what I mean? All that other shit getting worse. All that other stuff, what I mean? They're doing illegal experiments on me. These doctors and scientists, but at the same time, it's helping me because I'm trying to get my dip fixed. They fixed it, but it got hurt. All that other stuff. Just the usual. I post on my Instagram, all that other stuff. I post on YouTube, I believe. So outside of doctors and scientists doing stupid shit, they're actually kind of helping me. So it's like a 50-50. And then besides that, I would say you just, I mean, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I think that's really everything I can say about doctors and scientists. You know what I'm saying? That's the only new thing. You know what I'm saying? They kind of been helping me but hurting me at the same time. You know what I'm saying? So if they could do their job, it would be wonderful. And then I don't know. That's pretty much it. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes down to it and shit, you know what I mean? I'm good right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm good right now and shit. And I'm ready, you know what I'm saying, go ahead and get going. You know what I'm saying? That's what it come down to. So I'm just gonna stop moving me. So when it come down to it, you know what I'm saying, I'm just gonna, you know what I'm saying, go ahead and try, you know what I'm saying, just do what I do. Like I said, I'm still trying to, you know what I'm saying, get by. You know what I'm saying, all that other shit. Still trying to keep a, positive mind, you know what I'm saying, all that other shit, and then go from there. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna see. You know what I'm saying? All that other shit and then stop. And then we're gonna go from there, you know what I'm saying? So everything's to be determined. And yeah, you know what I mean? That's pretty much it. So about to go and end this. Yeah, so shit what else I need to do. I wanna mention AI. Y'all already know about the AI shit. AI is strong, but you know what I'm saying? That's as far as like some YouTube videos. But my YouTube videos they'd be like 90% accurate. You know what I'm saying? YouTube videos would be like 90% accurate. So that's kind of how they be and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So I would say, my YouTube videos are pretty exact. If you sit quiet, do not do anything, and then rewind it twice or maybe a little bit more times, three, four, five, whatever, you will get the overall synopsis of what I said. On contrary, AI is getting stronger than ever before. I hate it. It's so stupid. This is the most dumbest invention ever. Please get rid of it. And then I saw kids. I guess I mentioned on this channel for all intents and purposes. I'll mention them on this video. Nice kids. I got Camden, Harmony, and Parody. Good luck to you. You know what I'm saying? All that other shit. You know what I mean? I had to miss you on this channel. I don't want to miss you much on here. You on YouTube and shit. You know what I'm saying? And believe it or not, videos like these they get edited more than YouTube videos, and that is a fact. You know what I'm saying? I just want to let you know that. You know what I mean? So just want to go and let you know and shit because I already know the technique secret of how to watch a YouTube video. So that's pretty much shit and all that other shit. So it's kind of like I already mentioned everything. I don't have much to really reiterate. I'm not gonna go into a long detail about y'all. All I could say is that I'm the only person that will care about you. People are evil. They will use you, try to kill you. They'll try to use you to make me jealous, which I cannot get jealous. All that other shit, you know what I mean? Camden supposed to be a doctor and other shit, like a inventor, all that other shit. Harmony supposed to be an artist, and what else? An artist and hardware, and she be my barber because I'm blind and shit. I can't cut hair like how I used to. And and then Clarity, she supposed to be a basketball player, and she supposed to be a basketball player and a dentist. That's what she supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, you know what I mean. That's what she supposed to be and shit. So we just gotta go from there. All that other shit, and yeah, you know what I mean. So that's why I have a story for my kids and stuff like that. And on the contrary, I mentioned them. You know what I'm saying? Off of recording. You know what I'm saying? It was kind of off of. It was a camera roll, but wasn't recording like this. How I already got some kids already made. You know what I'm saying? I already sent blood out because I was planning ahead and stuff like that. You know what I mean? But I do want to actually make kids and see them day in and day out. I don't want to be that virtual dad. So it's kind of like, you know what I'm saying? And I told them, don't come to America, you know what I'm saying, as long as I'm living, you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like I want to actually kind of meet, you know what I'm saying, my kids and see them day in and day out. You know what I mean? But for all intents and purposes, like I just said, they don't. I just still have no kids. ABC, ABC. Might as well. My virtual kids. Go ahead and name them these three names. They will be out of this continent. As you may know, I'm going to elaborate a little bit more. As you may know, the continents I sent them out to was Europe, Asia, and Australia. You probably wonder why these continents. Well, I think these are ideal. You know what I'm saying? Europe, I want Camden to be. You probably thinking, why not Clarity? I think that'll be a bit of a disadvantage. I mean, basketball isn't that continent, but on the contrary, they would probably use their body the wrong way. A lot of people don't know this, but Europe, some moves that I did in my basketball is like European. So in other words, you know what I'm saying? A lot of you think I got it from some basketball player in America. You're wrong. So in other words, I guess what I'm trying to say is it's kind of like my own twist. Talent in basketball is when you see a move and make it better, you come up with your own move. So for example, I know some of y'all see me kind of bring the ball like that. That's kind of Euro stuff. Is that Euro stuff? No, Euro stuff obviously go like this. But you get what I'm saying. That's a Euro step right there. You know what I'm saying? So Euro step is actually just this. When you drift like that, that's a Euro step. You know what I'm saying? That means European step. That's what it means, right? You know what I mean? But anyways, European is a basketball continent, but that's where Canada would be. And then Asia would be Harmony. Then Australia would be Clarity. Yep, that's where it would be at. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much everything. So I just want to name that. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And I love all my kids equally, and there's no scrimmages. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And I already mentioned AI. I did a YouTube video on that. YouTube is censoring me. You can go check that out. I need to do something else on Video Gallery. I gotta see, and then we'll go from there. You know what I'm saying? But that's pretty much it. That's pretty much everything. I won't go and let that be known. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's pretty much it. And yeah, so you probably wondering why in this video you didn't mention stop moving me or stop interrupting me, because I had to get my point across real quick. So I couldn't be interrupted while I'm doing this. It's for all to the purposes, you gotta state the obvious. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? That's pretty much it. And that's the end of this video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. I'll catch y'all later.